Alright guys, per usual, before we get into the video, I just gotta say, I'm not a professional trader, I'm no financial advisor, I'm none of that crap. I'm just some dude on the internet who decided to start posting his trading results. So, as you guys know, so first things first, got a different camera angle here. But first things first, we're just going to go over the chart pretty much. So we are down in percentage on the account compared to last week, but this previous week of trading is actually overall profitable still. Even though it's not the most profitable like last week was, I'm still up 1.38%, so I'm assuming that, I don't even want to assume anything anymore, but what I'm kind of watching out for is like, what if this is like my bad week in this new strategy, you know, like what if this 1.38%, what if that's like my losing weeks or whatever the case may be, you know, and then my big winning weeks are like 12%. What if this new strategy makes it so I don't have losing weeks because of I'm trading so many different assets and it's a whole new trading strategy, you know, like there's no correlation with pairs anymore. Like it's just, you know, I'm doing a lot more research into the strategy in terms of like fundamental analysis now instead of technical analysis, because I know that technically it's, you know, like with the technicals it works on the chart, but fundamentally now I'm just starting to understand it a little bit better. Anyways, you can see, so this is right here. This area is from the account starting the new strategy. So as you can see, you know, we went up, took a dip, went up, took a dip, but you can see that we're overall, even though it's a slight uptrend, it's an uptrend. But, you know, if we do the math here, I've literally taken 33 trades this week. So I took, says it right there, trades difference. That's the number that I took. So 33 trades this week. Remember, guys, I'm taking 2 different positions per trade idea. Divided by 2. That means I took 16 trades this week. Compared to taking 200 fucking trades that I used to be doing, now I'm taking 16 trades. I would say that's quite a cut. That's maybe because, that's probably why I'm doing a lot better with my trading, is because I'm trading a lot less. So I have less mental stress going on. So I'm able to stick to my trading strategy, not second guess it. That's why I've been having so much mental freedom, is because I'm trading less. Should have been doing that a long time ago, but I wasn't because I was greedy. Anyways, that's probably why I'm up 1.38% instead of having a loss this week. So there's a graph, nothing special. I mean, literally, like, we're still down on the account, $280, 29%, about 30%. But, you know, like, with this new strategy, I just got to be patient with time. Like, I'm literally not even tripping. Pencil and paper, it's, you know, it looks like it's going to work. Psychologically, it's been working for the past half a month, and I don't see why it wouldn't keep going in the future. Maybe I could hit a big losing streak. That could absolutely 100% happen. Pencil and paper, though, says it's not going to be like a fucking 10 trade losing streak. It's going to be like the maximum losing streak I've had with this strategy, backtesting. It could just be luck of the draw, but, you know, just because of the different market scenarios that I was in through the years backtesting. But, you know, what I found is my biggest losing streak is about 7 trades on each pair. That's the biggest losing streak out of all the pairs I backtested. That has a 7 losing streak. Every other losing streak is below that, so I'm really not worried about losing streaks anymore. You know, could a 10 losing streak happen? 100%, yes. Market conditions could change, but we'll cross that road when we get to it. But you see we're on an upward curve, plus 1.38% this week. This month we're down 10%. You know, 76 doll hairs. This year we're down 30%. So I guess on the monthly, taking into consideration it hasn't been a full month of rotation since I've started this new strategy. The past 2 weeks, I have been trading this strategy, this new one, literally fundamentally new. And then this month, you know, still this past month is included in the data of both strategies. So yeah, I'm not going to go over this information anymore just because this is skewed data compared to, you know, I literally spent almost 2 months trading that other strategy. So there's that. Anyways, let's get to the chart. Look at this trade, right? So I didn't actually carry this trade all the way to, you know, just pretty much now, but that's one thing I'm tracking now is like off of these daily levels, I'm noticing insane amounts of volume coming in. So what if I don't have a take profit 2 and trail my stops? I'll be able to get way bigger risk to reward ratios. But I'm just going to have to figure out how I want to trail my stop losses so I can catch a majority of the move a majority of the time instead of, getting stopped out too early before, the move takes. So I've been thinking that maybe I have to be putting stop losses. If I want to trail, I have to wait for price to make structure candles. We took the break and retest off of this resistance that was right there. And so we took the break off of this resistance right here on the 15-minute. I saw a 15-minute candle close out of that level, so I entered because that showed me that volume still wanted to push up. Could it be wicking on the higher time frames? 100%. Just through back testing, I found that the 15-minute is the best for me. Resistance here, broken retest, and we could have ridden that for, that's 330 pips that it's up right now. So with 50 pip stop losses, that's like a 1-to-5 risk reward ratio just on this one trade right here. And that you're going to catch those quite often. You see it happen right here and then again right here. And so if we took the trade off of this resistance, you could have captured, same thing, 1-to-5. This one's probably going to be like a 1-to-4. Yeah, just about 1-to-4. And then this one is like a break even or a loss. Depends where you caught the breakout of. If you caught it on this candle and carried it down, or the rest of the way of this candle down. But this break and retest on the daily, that would have been a loss. Anyways, yeah, so wow, I guess I just wasn't paying attention to the charts enough. I guess I missed this breakout. Oh, we didn't even retest, so we'll probably come back and retest next week. So this trade will still be valid for next week when the market opens. Anyways, that trade was winning. This pair I was back testing on. This pair, quite honestly with you, I didn't get in the trade because I saw the candles when they were down here. I saw the trade because, I literally have so much freedom now, so that just kind of happened. I wasn't checking the chart like every 15 minutes. But this type of trade right here, I've been noticing, I don't want to get in these trades off that break. Because if a break and retest happens like this, where it's literally like within 30 minutes it breaks and retests a daily level on the 15-minute, I noticed through just a lot of back testing, I just noticed that breakouts like these, usually they'll tend to come back, pull back a little bit. They'll probably pull back to the structure right here. And I've just noticed, not all the time, just a lot of times where trades are like this, where they break out with the candles like that, it's usually going to be, just a slight pullback into the daily level and then blast off pretty much. Could it go the other way against me? Yeah, but I'm prepared for this trade right here. That's the best outcome that I expect. Maybe I should really start waiting for candlestick confirmations. That's also another thing I've been waiting to see. Is maybe I should be waiting for a 15-minute candle to hit the zone, close in the zone, and then close out of the zone. Maybe I need to be looking into those rules now, because you see that this one shot out and then shot back and hit stop loss. So I've been noticing, that's another factor I've been noticing. This pair right here actually broke out way down here, and I'm waiting for a new structure which has formed. So if we're going to continue up, we can hit that resistance. But I honestly don't. Maybe we could head up. I mean, we got these highs right here that we could head towards. Anyways, off that daily level, you see I caught the break and retest. I could have been trailing for a 1-to-4 risk-to-reward ratio on that, but I didn't, because I'm taking profits at 1-to-1 and then 1-to-2 and calling it good. Just because psychologically, I'm not going to want to close the trade, And plus, it's profitable that way also. So I guess I'm thinking of it as a way of training my psychology for being able to hold trades for longer periods of time. This pair right here, I'm actually waiting. So this is not going to be set up until next week, maybe on Sunday. But pretty much waiting for that trade to happen for a 15-minute candle to close below that level. We are pretty close. So I will be paying attention to that on Sunday. Nothing here. This pair right here broke out, caught that trade. Same drill, 1-to-1 and 1-to-2, and then I was out. Could have trailed it for a lot more. Could have trailed it for a pretty much a 1-to-6. Didn't do that. Winning trade here. Hasn't yet hit in take profit 2 yet, but it's at take profit 1. Same thing with this pair, could have trailed it and gotten a 1-to-6 again, but nope, didn't do that. Anyways, hit my take profits though. Same thing with this pair. Well, I don't think this pair actually got hit in. No, yeah, candle broke out, but it never came in retested, so still waiting for that retest unless it creates a new support before it reaches this level. This is another thing I've been noticing. I think it's just the way the market moves sometimes. You know, you see this huge fucking candle right here, so maybe that was news. Honestly, that's what I need to look into. Fucking news events, since I'm on the 15-minute time frame now, catching moves on the daily level. So if there's big major news happening within a day or two of being on this daily level right here, if let's say that price 15-minute candle closes out on AUD CAD, and there's a 15-minute candle that closes out of the daily zone, but what if there's news, like big news within the next 8 hours? You know, I'll have to figure out the time frame, maybe 12 hours. But what if there's like a red folder news happening, you know, big impact news happening on that pair, you know, on the CAD pair? So AUD CAD, that trade would no longer be valid for me because it's just too lined up to be able to take people's money from them. So, you know, and that's what this huge candlestick right here was for, was because that's a news event that happened. This pair right here, I am in this trade. It hit take profit 1, but I'm holding the other second part of the position. I've already forgotten about this trade. I was not actually in this trade because this is one of those breakouts where, you know, it literally within 30 minutes just breaks out of the zone and then fucking gone. And so I'm waiting for a pullback into this level. AUDJPY, same thing. Caught that trade and it fucking just ripped from that daily level. Same thing here. Like, look at this, you know, look at that news event spike candle. Look how big that candle is compared to the rest. That one candle eats like 4 different candles. So that's not normal. Like this one right here, so that's 1, 2, 3, about 3 candles wide, but that doesn't look like a severe move. I mean, that looks like a very big impulse, but that looks like selling volume. I'm talking about like candles like this. That looks like liquidity candles, which only the banks have the capability to do, because this is a like multi-trillion-dollar market, and only them motherfuckers got the dough to do that. And there is a UD CAD. So this video was hopefully not that long. Anyways, there's that. There's a chart. I was back testing on this pair right here. Here is the live my Forex book, Metrix. Here is the Hugo's Way real accounts. This is the terminal or whatever. As you can see, the icon down there. Where the fuck is my... Oh, that's my account history. Whoops. Okay, so here is the floating profit right now. So you see that the balance is at $677. That lines up with being about negative like $280 or something. But, you know, I'm still profitable on the week, so put 2 and 2 together. You know, this strategy has been profitable because I'm not looking at that past data anymore. I'm looking at the data that I've been collecting for the past 2 weeks in the live market scenario with real money on the line. Even though it's 0.02 lot sizes, it's still there. I'm still going to be able to learn something from it. You know, I'm really going to feel those emotions just because it's real money. It doesn't matter the size of lot size you're going to use. It's because it's real money. Anyways, so you can see my equity is sitting at $716. $39 in profit right now. I'm holding that over the weekend, I should say. And then how do I... Let's look at the last month of trading history. So, wow, actually, I'm not even doing that bad. In the past month of trading, I'm only down $76. That's 7% in the past month. So that means that my trading data with this new strategy is taking over now in the monthly terms of data. So that means that I can start gathering like longer term results because the monthly, my first month on this strategy is almost completed. I can tell because I'm down 200 and something on the account, but I'm only down 7%, you know, for the month. So, and I've been trading this strategy for like 2.5 weeks, and I've been profitable every single week ever since I've started trading it. So there's that. Anyways, guys, that's been the video pretty much. Same old shit, right? I'm literally just showing my live accounts, like anything I can do to prove to you guys like I'm doing this. You know, says it right here, real Hugo's Way. What the fuck is this? This is the terminal. I'm so new to the computer terminal. I do everything on my phone. Here is the Metrix for the account. Real Hugo's Way, technical, manual, 1 to 500 leverage. This is pretty much the equity curve for the entire account history, which has been almost 3 months now. Pretty damn close to 3 months. Once we hit the 15th, which is about in a week and a half, then it's been a full 3 months of this account's lifespan. And I plan on continuing it. But ever since we started trading the new strategy, this is the equity curve right there. It's not the best, but also you can see these giant percentages. So, you can see that a jump from 35% to 29%, that's about a 6% gain in 2 weeks. So I'm not trying to make insanely fast gains now. I'm just literally trying to fucking turtle this shit. The turtle wins the race or whatever. I've really come to terms with that. And I would rather make slower gains than fucking lose my account hella fast. So, it's going to take a while to build back. But honestly, if I just deposit money, I've been waiting to do that until I was like really 100% like, this is fucking it. But once I start adding money, like, it's literally not even going to be a problem. And my account's just going to fucking grow pretty much. So, and every time I make a deposit, which is going to be every week, what I'm going to be able to do is every single week, if I see that the strategy is performing, like every single week for about a month, maybe 2 months, I'm going to keep the lot size the same for like another month or so, just because that'll give me 2 months worth of data, which is almost a quarter. It's close enough. I don't want to wait the 3 months. I'm going to take a risk at that point. I'm going to start adding money here within the next like 2 to 3 weeks. Like within a month span, I'm going to start adding money every single week. But with the just fucking turbo speed is after about 2 months of trading the strategy and seeing how it performs, if it performs every single week, like, I'm profitable every single week, what I'm going to do is every time I make a deposit, I can add 0.01 to my lot size, because that's how the math works with me adding deposits and then compounding. Is every single week I'll be able to, all the trades I take for that week, I'll be able to up the lot size by a 0.01 lot size. So within a week or within a month, I'm going to be making 4 times as much as I did at the beginning of the month. And it's pretty much just going to keep on going and churning and going and going and going. And you guys get the point. Compound growth. But for now, for what I'm going to do for the next couple weeks is just add money, $100 every single week. And then after about 2 months worth of trading data, if it's profitable every single week, I'm going to start my compound plan. And at that point, I think I'm going to go for another FTMO. And I think I'm going to go for like all 400 of them all at the same time. Or $400,000. So I'm going to get them all at the same time. And just trade all of those accounts. So right when I get the real money, I'm going to have a $400,000 account, and I'm going to be making more than $50,000 a month if I make 10% minimum. But with my strategy, I can do more than that, risking 0.5%. Let me just pull that up for you guys so you can visually see it. Okay, so we have $400,000 account. You're risking 0.5% of the account, so 0.5%. 1.5 risk to reward ratio, and my win-loss percentage averaged anywhere from a 50 to 55%. We're going to do 50% with this strategy. So with this strategy, without break-evens included, I was averaging a 50%. Either it was a straight-up loss or one of my big wins, averaging a 50% win-loss ratio. That's so much better than my other strategy. You can see in one probability of circumstances of the way that the trades could play out, you make 27%. Another probability, you make 13%. Another probability, you make 20%. You guys get the idea, right? That's on a $400,000 account, and I'm making 20% on that a month. Yes, please. That's going to be a lot of money, and all of that money I can just literally send straight to my own personal account. And guess what? For every $100, I can up my lot size by a 0.01 lot size. So, if I'm depositing like 13 grand into my trading account all at once, I can up my lot size by 0.01 for that week for every $100 deposited into the account. That's crazy. That is insane, just fucking turbo boost speed. So that's the plan. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking. This video is pretty long anyways. But yeah, there's been everything, a little breakdown. I didn't do a moto vlog this week just because I really didn't feel inspired to do one. But yeah, that's been the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and you know the drill. I'll see you in the next video.